up, YouTube? Topaz Jace here, and I got a pretty good show lined up for you today, man. First, we're gonna jump into a brief instrumental from underground producer The One Drum Kid. Then we're gonna jump into this review for this new Wiz Khalifa featuring Rae Sremmurd. Then we're gonna take some questions. So this Wiz Khalifa featuring Rae Sremmurd, this Burn Slow, man, quite honestly, not very impressive at all. And you know, Wiz Khalifa had a streak going of a bunch of really good, strong songs and shit, man. But it came all to a tumbling conclusion with this song right here. And it's not surprising that Rae Sremmurd is on the hook, because the beat was done by Mike Will Made It and such, man, in which all those who know Mike Will Made It pretty much is housing the label that these guys are on. And that's the benefit of having your own label and shit and having artists under you and shit while being a producer. You can take content that they make, add some beats to it, man, and sell that shit off. That's probably how they got that money. But overall, I expect better production from Mike Will Made It. I expect better verses from Wiz Khalifa. That hook, I mean, that's honestly better than what I expect from Rae Sremmurd, but still, none of it was that damn good. One of those I definitely recommend people to pass, but yet, you can tell Wiz has been dropping a bunch of stuff, so he seems to be ramping up for something, and it may be that Rolling Papers 2 that people been hinting on that he's been working on. And that would be what's up, man, because he definitely been eating off that soundtrack money and shit as of recently, man, so why not go ahead and drop this album that he's working on? But anyway, on the ass download pass, and Second Nature asks, okay, I gave an 8 out of 10 to that Travis Scott, and I gave an 8 out of 10 to Scarface. Which album do I like better and such? And my dude, hands down, without a doubt, is Scarface. Because here's the thing, for those of you who are OGs to the channel, man, I never used to put these rankings and shit on the damn album. And the reason for that is because of how I would use that shit, man. Like, I'm not using these rankings and shit to compare albums together, man. It's all based off of the individual project. Like for Scarface, huge fan, man. And his library of music, man, is tremendous and shit. So for this to be a 8 out of 10 considering the classics that he's already put out, from The Fix to a bunch of the stuff that he did with the Ghetto Boys and all that shit, 8 out of 10 is pretty fucking strong for him as an individual. Now, this is the first project that I heard from Travis Scott, and quite honestly, I wasn't like really big on Travis Scott either, you dig? So my expectations weren't very high, so he just gave me a few songs. I'm like, alright, this project is cool. Now, his later works are going to be compared to this so I can get a better understanding of him as an artist. But do you guys see how my rankings kind of work and shit, dude? Like, let me give you a better example. Like, take that Dr. Dre album that just came out and such, man. Gave that shit, what, a 5 or 6 out of 10. And again, I gave this Travis Scott album an 8 out of 10. Now, which album is better in my opinion? Dr. Dre by a fucking landslide. But yet, I gave it a lower fucking ranking because that's considering the classics that he's put out before and the long amount of time that he took in order to drop this fucking album. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there, and you can go to downloadpass.com, that's down there, to read today's article.